So the example here is going to be johndoe@gmail.com. So this is what we're going to have. So now this is now our input, our label, and our input. So I'm going to detach the instance, then I'll create just an input only. So I'll convert this into a component, create component, and then I'm going to rename that into an input. Good, it's already an input. So let me just rename that particularly well. It's going to be input underscore input, underscore now backslash input. So this is what we're going to have. So now when you create these assets, right, by these components, if you delete them, they will delete back our creator or created. You see that you don't have them anymore. So when you create that, don't delete, you just drag them and you pack in one area of your project. But when you need them anywhere, you just come to assets. Now in assets, you go back now to assets, you see now all libraries, and if I click on all libraries, what do you see? You see that we have input and we have input plus label. Are you seeing that? So this is what we're going to have. So now let's create now our default styles for our form. So for this, what I'm going to be doing is this. We said our forms, they're going to be having a name, and for this name here, let's just call this register. So for this register now, let's take, since it's going to be a header text or a main heading for this section, I'll increase the font size to 24. Then I'll get the font weight to be medium. We can still go with this our text color here, or we'll switch it to maybe our secondary color. That's all left on ours, but let's go with this. So now this is going to be the default structure for our form. Then now let's drag and drop our input plus our label here. On drag and drop that, we're going to be having, let me switch back this script on. We're going to be having this. Then now with this now, let's try to get from our listing registration page. We said we're going to be having how many inputs? Okay, name. We say username, email, password. So say for registration, we're not taking the user's name. Okay, we said I'll take the user's name, then afterwards, meaning that the first instead of going to be having here is going to be a username. So now we can convert this now to this, and then e.g. usernames are always complex and people always mix them up. So we use two names. Let's say John underscore Doe. So as somebody counts, the person has two usernames. The person, we know how our system is going to be validating that. Then now the second was email, right? Email is going to be, let's say johndoe@gmail.com. Then now for our password field, you see that we're not created a password field yet. So with that, we're going to be learning how we can get or make use of images or icons. So when you click on these actions here and you search for this thing under plugins and assets or widgets, you search now for icons 8, you get icons 8 library there, which is pretty good. So this is loading up here. So for the icons 8, let me see which color we're going to be using for our images or for our icons. Let's pick this color, the 700 version of our blue color. Then come here, go to custom, paste now the hex code here. Then now when that hex code has been pasted, let's search for I. Okay, never. So now when you search for I, let's see. Instead of have this I here, let me just drop it down to 30 pixels the size, so that just drag this, drop here, drag this, and drop. So these are going to be the two eyes that we're going to be making use of. So I'll just drag these icons and keep them here, so that when next we need them, we don't have to stress looking for them. So now here for our input, that we just drag this and we are going to drag it in here. Let me detach this instance so that we can be able to add files or make edits to that. Let me see. So how this now, what I'm going to do is, everyone look up what I'm going to do here. So when you have something like this, right, since I'm going to be doing prototypes with this, so when you have an eye like this, select this and create a component with it. Create component, right? Now we have created this component. Then hopefully I'll not change and make this complex. So now when you come now to this thing under your stuff, when you click this component you have created, you can see a plus here. Now if I click on that, it has added me now a variation to this component. So now this is the second variation, and for this second variation, I can come here. Let me go back to file, so we see. So this is the default, right? The default is the first eye that I have. Now the variant 2 now is this invisible eye that I'm going to delete. And then I'll take this other eye now, add it here to the variant 2. So this now what I can do is this. So let's say now I'll come down now to assets, drag now this eye here, and drop here. When I drop this eye here, what I can do is this. So if I want to switch now to, let's say the password now is visible, right? If I want to make this password invisible, what do I do? I click here, then I come now here under the property of this. Remember that the name of the component is invisible. Under the properties of this, if I come and I switch to variant 2, it changes back now to this. Are we seeing? Let's see that variant 2 is now well aligned. Okay. So this is what we have. Let me talk with this on and off. So but now for me, I think this is too big. Let's drop it down to 24 pixels, height 24 and width 24. Do you see that? Then now for the other stuff, just remove it, we don't need it here now.